it's JP. It's a beautiful day in November. It's quiet, it's sunny, a little bit hazy off in the distance. It's a beautiful day and a great day for a hike.
Today, the hike starts at the summit trailheads at the top of Mount Lemmon. It's a 75 to 90 minute drive from downtown Tucson, and road conditions vary at higher elevations in the winter months. There are restrooms available near the parking area. Be sure to share your plan if you're on a solo hike. It tends to be quiet up there at this time of year.
Welcome to the channel. I'd like to thank you for your feedback. I really appreciate hearing from all the folks that are watching my videos. It means a lot to me. If you could go ahead and hit that like button if you like what you're seeing. Better yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Today, we're atop Mount Lemmon. We're a little bit over 9,000 feet at the moment. We're going to work our way down the Lemmon Rock Trail and down to the Wilderness of Rocks trails. We got about 1,500, 2,000 feet to work our way down the side of the mountain, which will be pretty fun. I always enjoy that challenge. Okay, for those that are on the Mount Lemmon Trail, when you get to the bottom of the first hill, as I work my way down here through the rocks, you'll notice that it looks like it goes straight ahead. That actually just goes to a point where I'll probably talk to you in a few moments. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn right to continue down the trail. There is no trail marker to show you that, but that's the way where the trail continues, and then back to the left. That goes up to a spot where you can get a beautiful view overlooking Tucson. So this is the spot I was just talking about where you can overlook Tucson. You're actually looking at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base out in the distance. And then right there, of course, is the Lemmon Rock Lookout Tower, where it's one of the oldest fire lookout towers in the United States, still very much active. If you want to know more information, I do a little bit of coverage in a previous episode. You can click right over here. Okay, since we're working our way down to the Lemmon Rock Lookout Trail, we got to make a left turn off the Mount Lemmon Trail. If you're going down the hill, it's a left. If you're coming up the hill, it's a right. Just head towards the lookout tower. And as you're enjoying the view, you'll see there's another sign. And there it is, the Lemmon Rock Lookout Trail. So as you probably noticed by looking around, this area was ravaged by wildfires a decade or so ago, and there's a lot of reclamation efforts still in place. So if the gate is closed, please respect the gate. It means that they're trying to keep this area from falling apart completely. It's coming back slowly, and that is encouraging, but please respect the gate. the Lemmon Rock Lookout Trail, which can be steep at times, make sure that you have appropriate footwear, and you may want to bring your hiking poles because it can be steep and there are some rocky spots that could be quite slick in the wet weather. Okay, for this episode, this is the only shot that is being done on my GoPro. Otherwise, every shot is being done on my iPhone 16 Pro. One thing that I wanted to show was I discovered a very cool way of having an external drive on the iPhone 16 Pro. It will also work, of course, on the iPhone 16 and the 15 and the 15 Pro and all of those. It's this little guy right here. This, let's see if we can zoom in, is a little USB-C drive that I built. Very easy to build. Anybody could do it. I discovered it through another person that makes videos using their iPhone 15 Pro Max, I believe. And this little setup is awesome because I can still hold the phone like this if I want to. I can also use the MagSafe, which I do use on my other tripod, and it is so portable. It just can be pulled out. It's very easy. I have a little H-shaped or U-shaped adapter so that you can see what that looks like right there, and it just plugs into the USB-C port, and it is awesome. I highly recommend it. The other thing I'm doing is most of my shots, especially the dialogue shots, other than this one, are being done with the Final Cut camera app, which is a free download from Apple. Gives a little bit more flexibility with adjusting your shots and all of the toys. A lot of the beauty shots, I'm still using the built-in camera app because I think that that's pretty awesome too. But that Final Cut camera application, free download. If you want to get into the settings, change your ISO rate, change your focal lengths, all that stuff. It has some really cool settings and I highly recommend it. So if you have an iPhone with a USB-C port, I recommend this, and I certainly recommend checking out the Final Cut camera app. To give you a matter of perspective, a couple months ago, I hiked the Mount Lemmon Trail and went out on those rocks up there, worked my way to the other side of this rock over here. In fact, in the opening segment of all of my episodes, there's a spot where I hold my hands out wide. It took place right around the corner from that spot right up there. So I'm on the Wilderness of Rocks Trail. I got the phone on my external battery charging back up because that USB-C drive uses a lot of power. So I always have an external battery. I tried to send a iMessage to my husband, and of course AT&T failed because that's what AT&T does. In the meanwhile, by the way, I did find out that Verizon also fails in this part, so don't rely on your cell service. In the meanwhile, I used the satellite, send a message via satellite, and it worked beautifully. Okay, so the Wilderness of Rocks Trail has a little bit of a challenge when you work your way up towards Marshall Saddle. Heart rate got up to 165, had to take a little bit of a break. It's a beautiful place to take a break. I'd like to thank you for coming along on the hike today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I look forward to your feedback. Remember, be yourself freely, protect yourself dearly. Have a great day. See ya. We're just a dozen or so short of that first 1,000 subscribers, which would be pretty awesome. Okay, I'm out of breath. Let's do it again. You'll see logs like this that tell you, nope, you go that way. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button so other people know that you enjoyed it as much as I did. That was stupid. I'd like to thank you for coming along on the hike today. Man, trip.